Hey everyone, Paolo Abrera here. Whether you're an experienced or a new rider, it's always important to know the ins and outs of riding a motorcycle. Well, fret not, because we're here to teach you, or at least refresh your memory, on motorcycle riding how-tos. Motorcycle riding safety does not depend on the rider's skills alone. The motorbike has a big role to play as well. Wherever you're headed on your two wheels, it's essential to do a pre-ride inspection to ensure that you're all set for a safe and enjoyable riding experience. One way to make this easier is by doing the 360-degree checking, or the T-clock, as a prelude or easier reminder to your pre-ride inspection. Tires and wheels. Riding on flat or ball tires is dangerous, so always take steps to avoid blowouts. Check if your tires are properly inflated and that the tread isn't too worn down. You can see wear indicators built into the main profile grooves of each tire. The things you need to look at are air pressure, tread, cracks, dents, spokes, bearings, and brakes. You know you need a replacement when the tread has reached the wear indicators or when your tires are almost due for expiration.
Tires are usually good for 5 years from the date of production, or if wear indicators have been reached, whichever comes first.
As a rule of thumb, it's recommended that you replace your tires 3 years after the date of manufacture. Next up, controls and levers. When inspecting levers, verify that they are firmly installed and are not bent or broken. When checking cables, look for fraying or cuts in the outer housing of the lines. To make sure that the hoses are in proper condition, check for cracks, leaks, bulges, or chafed areas. Lastly, for the throttle, check if it moves freely, then snaps back easily. Lights and electrics. When you turn the ignition switch on, you'll want to ensure that they're all working correctly and aren't in need of replacement. Check the brake lights, headlights, and turn signals. Examine the lenses and wipe away any grime or dirt so that the lights are bright and clearly visible. For a hassle-free ride, make sure that your battery is in good condition. You want to make sure that the battery terminals are clean and tight. Oils and fluids. Another key step in your inspection is to check your engine oil with a dipstick or via the engine sight glass. After the engine has cooled down and with your bike on level ground, the oil should be between the minimum and maximum level on the dipstick or the engine sight glass.
When it comes to the brake fluid, you'll want to check and make sure it does not drop below the minimum mark. It's also recommended to follow a 2-year fluid replacement interval for your motorcycle.
You should also get into the habit of topping off your fuel tank before you head out for a ride. Last on the checklist, chassis. The suspension and drive components, whether it be a belt, chain, or drive shaft, you need to ensure that they are properly lubricated and are in proper working condition. There should not be anything leaking from the front and rear suspension components. When you sit on the bike, the suspension should feel firm. You shouldn't head for the highway until you've confirmed that everything is functioning properly. When you test your clutch, be on the lookout for any abnormal grinding or roughness. Make sure that the throttle snaps back to a fully closed position, and your brakes should not drag, squeal, or vibrate. Any of these abnormalities could indicate a bigger underlying issue that needs immediate attention. After a ride, it's also important to check your motorcycle's condition. Once you've parked and the engine is turned off, use your eyes and your hands as you did before the ride and inspect anything that may have come loose or started leaking. Now, it takes a bit of work, but there's a lot of things that you can and should do to keep your trips completely safe. For more useful information, you can subscribe to BMW Philippines YouTube channel or head to their official website. And if you want to check out a bike yourself, visit a BMW Motorrad dealership near you. I'm Paolo Abrera. Ride safe, everyone.